Hi people, it's a girl Oma BK. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. So today I and my fro is welcoming you. So I don't know, I just had my hair washed and I like I just wanted to come here and gist with you people, gist here, you know, while I make some cornrows on my hair. It's just something I can use to wear wigs. Yeah, by the way, I'm transitioning my hair. Yeah, by transitioning I mean I used to have perm hair, I used to perm my hair, relax and all. So I decided to transition it into natural hair. Yeah, so I'm trying to, instead of having a big chop, I decided to transition it. So last time I washed my hair, I had my hair, I cut out some of the tips. Yeah, I know I still need to cut out some of the other tips. I can still see some permed hair on my hair. So, but so far so good. I've been seeing good outcome. Yeah, I saw that I was having um how will I say, my hair was cutting, the front part of my hair was cutting. So I was not sure what was the reason, if it was because I just had a baby or because of the weather or because I'm transitioning. So all three in one. I don't know what is happening. I don't know which one is cutting my hair. So but so be it, so be it. I'm not doing my. I just don't do much to my hair. I just don't do much to my hair. I have this. I use this Cantu shea butter, a living condition repair cream. Just put it because most times because of the weather here is harsh. Yeah, and then when I put it, I'm not going to be putting now because I already did before, and then I put in some petroleum jelly on it. Petroleum jelly is what we call Vaseline. So put some petroleum jelly on it, and then I'm good to go. Sometimes I also put shea butter. Yeah, I have raw shea butter and I put in it. So I want us to be gisting while I make some cornrows on my hair. I might not actually finish because my hair is actually very full, and then sometimes I don't. It's really late at night now. I might just not finish it, but let's watch and see, and then let's keep gisting. So, parting my hair, I'll be using this. Yes, um, I'm a typical Nigerian girl. Anything can work for us. Yes. I'm supposed to have something particular to part my hair, but I don't have any. So I'll be using this because it has beautiful tip to part my hair, and I have got this Afro comb here to comb it out while I before I make the cornrow. So like I said, I just wanted to come here so we can gist. I hope this video won't be long. Yeah. So I just really want to talk about ladies who get their bodies done. When I say ladies who get their bodies done, I mean ladies who actually have what you call it, plastic surgeries. Yeah, ladies who have plastic surgeries. Like, I know all these my curtains are not so fine, but it's better this way. Yeah, I have a mirror here, but this mirror is not doing any justice to it. It's more like I don't. It's even better when I don't have any mirror at all. So, but yeah. So, like, why do people do plastic surgeries? That's what I want to know. Like, why do people actually go under the knife to look somewhat way? I mean, like, to look one particular way. I mean, I don't understand why someone would risk their lives to go under the knife for just because I want my nose to be somehow, or because I want to have a bigger butt, or what. I mean, and the one that is running for Nigerians these days is the bigger butt issue. On men, if you watch men, most of these actresses these days, Nigerian actresses, especially as about actresses. If you're in Nigeria, you know there's a difference between Lagos Nollywood and Asaba Nollywood. So I'm talking about the Asaba actresses. Oh man, these ladies are not smiling at all. Most like every one of them now has a bust, but not every one of them shall. There are still some who are natural. Yeah, but what all this for? What is all this? I mean, I just think that women don't have much of self-esteem. Yeah, because this is actually a case of low self-esteem. Yeah, so I'll be using this Coco's styling gel for, I'm supposed to, I don't know what people call it that they put here to make it smooth. I don't have that, but I always use this and it works for me. So yeah, so it's actually a case of low self-esteem. I mean, there's nothing you're going to say about it. If you're not having low self-esteem, you wouldn't think that you're not looking beautiful, or you wouldn't think that beauty is defined to be so somewhat. Like beauty is defined to be someone who has an hourglass shape. Everybody must not have an hourglass shape. I mean, everybody must not look the same. And I mean, beauty can never be defined. And that is why it is said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I mean, a man might not like a woman with an hourglass shape, while the other man likes such so. But sometimes too, I think that we shouldn't believe that we should live our lives for others. Eventually, if you're going under the knife because you think you want to make to look better, I mean, you're actually living your life for somebody. Believe me, you're actually living your life for someone else, because if eventually, if it's only you living in this world, you wouldn't want to bother. Then why bother? Because at the end of the day, it's only you that matters. Why bother? I mean, why go under the knife to have a bigger butt? I mean, God has a reason for giving you that small butt. I mean, come on. I mean, all these things, I just don't think they are worth it though. Maybe because sometimes when people say because you don't have the money. I mean, even if I have a million um euro today, a million euro today, I mean, I wouldn't want, even, I can't think of it. It would be the list of the things in my to-do list. I mean, it's not necessary. It's something that you don't really need to do it. Yeah, you don't need to do it. It's not important. Why bother yourself over things that are not necessary? I mean, come on. It's not like you're disabled, you want to go and, no, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that disabled people are not right, but not like there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You get it? You are absolutely okay. So why would you now bother yourself with something like that? Man, it is a case of low self-esteem. Don't tell me anything about it. It is a case of low self-esteem. Because if you have a high self-esteem, if you actually know that you are okay the way God created you, there's no need for all those all those things. They are inconsequential. They are not necessary. They're not necessary. I mean, so there, apart from people going to say they want to have a bigger butt, I actually read about someone saying, yeah, it's not even really. Most people always go about this Angelina Jolie lips. What is with this Angelina Jolie lips? I mean, come. Why are people dying for this woman's lips? I don't see anything special about her lips. Her lips are just the way every other person's lips are. I mean, mine can actually be better. Tomorrow, someone might actually want to go and have a lip like mine. So if eventually you watch this video, you want to get a lip like mine, oh, you have to pay me fair before you pay the surgeon. So, but these things are not necessary in my cases. I mean, these things are not necessary. There are actually people who have died, who have lost their lives for inconsequential things. They are actually inconsequential. they're not supposed to be on the upper rank of to-do list for anybody. Yes, I'm actually saying it for anybody. I'm not I'm generalizing it now. Yes, I am. So these things are not necessary. Why would you even want to do something like that? This my head, I'm patting like this, it is well. So some people want say they want to look like Barbie. I mean these things are just that eventually you know that people wear clothes, they hold positions, but inside them are actually babies. You want to look like a Barbie, Disney Barbie. Yes, these things are real. There's a lady, I don't know, it's in America because everything happens in America. So there's this lady in America said she wants to look like the Disney Barbie. Disney Barbie, how Barbie looks. She actually went to go and remove some of her ribs. Remove some of her ribs so that she will look like the Barbie. Oh, Chineke na mekwela anyị ebere. God have mercy. Please, those things are not necessary. You're just beautiful the way you are. You're just beautiful the way you are. If you take good care of yourself, I mean, you're okay the way you are. I know someone that used to look very fine. One of the actresses, actually. She used to look very, very fine. She used to look okay. She now went to go and have a butt. Now she looks like a balloon. When you infuse air in a balloon and then press the middle of it, that's actually how she looks like. I'm not going to call her name because I don't get stand for how they used to drag her. Nobody should drag me like Jen, I beg. So that is that for that and by that and for that and for that, man. So my sisters, is it actually necessary? Is it actually something important? This is, I think people do it for what? For, will I say, show up, or they just do it what will I call it now? They just do it to impress others. Like, I actually had a lady say, "Look at you! Before you save up the money I used for my birth, you would have had how many years?" I mean, is it something you brag about? You actually had your birth done. It's not something you brag about. For me, it's not something you brag about. And these things are actually, some of them go to quacks. Like in Nigeria, it happened that there's a particular doctor who's a quack. Yeah, a complete quack. All she does is, I don't know where she got her certificate from, but she has actually killed so many people. Not killed them like committed murder, no, but like she actually had this done on them, and then she didn't take care of them, and then there were a lot of complications, and that led to their death. Like, why? Why would they have to die? Because they want to have a slimmer, a flat tummy. If you want to have a flat tummy, my sister, hit up the gym. I mean, your body, see, this body is elastic. It work, anything you want to do with your body, you can actually do with it. So forget it. Work, go up to the gym, do stuff, do something with your diet and all those ones. So you will find yourself looking peng. And that is it. Don't go and be doing, you want to do whatever. Then something will happen on the way. There's actually a lady that did that in Lagos, and I think now she's an advocate for no surgery stuff. Yeah, so she actually went to have this surgery from this doctor in Nigeria, and then after the blah 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 surgery and everything, it happened that something went wrong with her, and then she actually uh had complications with her butt surgery stuff. So her butt was not bringing her purse. She was being transferred to one hospital to the other. I think one butt is over noticeably bigger than the other one. It's funny, but it's not so funny because according to her, she spent how much a day to dress the wounds. I mean, I can imagine the pains that she's going through, physical pains, emotional pains, and all the whiles. So, my sister, me as a person, I cannot and will not go through that pain because of what, matter why. Oh, I like myself so much not to do that. I like myself so much not to do that. No, lie. So I've actually know I not know I've actually read of a lady. Sorry, excuse me. She actually didn't have this butt implant. So she didn't have a. She didn't go under the knife, but she had this lady. She had this injection they gave her. That's another thing. When you be taking all these kind of injections, please be careful the ones you're taking. Someone injected her with something that and said that is going to help her butt grow. Eventually, it happened that it made her. It grew cancer in her body. Yeah, it became cancerous that they had to cut off two of her legs from the knee, from no above the knee, from the what do you call it, the part what do you call it, from the lap part. Yeah, from the part of her lap down was cut so that it cannot um transfer to the other parts of her body so that it won't keep spreading. Yeah. So now she lost two of her limbs. She lost two of her limbs over bot. If you actually think this, you're really serious about this bot thing. They are selling bot in the market. I feel so people laugh. They're actually selling bot in the market. You can actually go and buy bots in the market. It's not expensive. Don't risk your life over that. That's my point. If you think you really need bots, go and buy one. They used to sell it. I don't know what they call it, bot lifter. No, not bot lifter. Bot lifter is for someone that has a bot already. Go and buy padded nyash. That's what they call it. So go and buy it and then help yourself with it. Don't come and go and kill yourself for what? Don't go and do that. Oh. She lost two of her limbs over that. So my sisters, those things are not necessary. They're actually not necessary. Not necessary. And when I say they're not necessary, I mean they're not necessary. So this is my hair that I'm making like this, eh? Even this pattern is not, it's looking like snake. Like I want to do a curved part. No, I want it to be straight. I'm not looking for something perfect though, because I don't have strength for that. I'm not looking for something perfect, but something that can just work for me. So after I'm actually using it for putting a wig on it. Yeah, so that is it. Because I cannot afford to come and be showing my hair in this. I've shown my hair. Okay, I actually have not shown my hair this winter, and I don't intend doing so because I don't want to have it do any on my hair. So who knows how my back is looking? I care less about how the pattern of the back is looking because, like I said, I'll be using wig to cover it. So if I actually care on how it's looking, I'll have to go and do it in front of the mirror, have a mirror behind me and do it, but I care less for now. So my sisters, those things are not important though. If you have too much money to waste like this, look for people who does not have. If that your bot is so, if the money for that bot is so expensive, you should go and do something in your community. Since the government have decided not to be doing anything for the people, let's just help ourselves by ourselves. So I think that's what we should be doing. that butt like this. Instead of you endangering your life. And I actually heard of a lady. She went to do this liposuction to remove fat from her stomach. I don't know where she wants to add it to, whether to add it to her butt or where. I don't know where she wants to do it. And then she lost her life. And she wanted to have it for her 40th birthday. She wanted to look pink for her 40th birthday. But it happened otherwise. Don't go and do kill yourself when God does not want to call you yet. Oh. It's not important. And actually, I've also heard of a lady. This one is in London. She actually had this surgery. She went to go and do a breast reduction. That's why I say this life, you know, just balance. People are actually dying to have a bigger breast. You that you have a big breast, you want to go and do a breast reduction. So she went to go and do the breast reduction now. At the end of the breast reduction, something. It happened that she lost her nipple. I don't know how they did it, but the thing became, I don't know, I can't even explain. That's what there's a documentary on it, yeah. Now she's making it documentaries. She's against this hospital. This particular hospital or surgeon I'm talking about, they're actually in Turkey. So she's against them now. She's speaking against them and down all those that nobody should go there. In fact, she not even do plastic surgeries at all. And yeah, it's true. Those things are not important. Yeah. So I remember when I was pregnant. So the midwife that comes, she came. Comes my midwife actually. So while we were trying to get acquainted, she was not asking me if I have ever had a breast implant. I said no, I don't have any breast implants. She said okay because that when people have breast implants, doctors tell them that it's okay to have breast implants, but at the long run you cannot breastfeed because it interferes with breastfeeding. So you see all these things now because you want to be fine, you cannot breastfeed your baby. So that is it. So my people, I just came here to chat with us and say some of these things that we think they are so important are not so important because at the long run, when you must have lived out your life on earth, all of us are going to die. When you must have lived out your life on earth, if you want to live 150 years, when you must have lived out your life on earth with maybe 150 years old and you die, then your worth 10 million naira bots. It's maggots that are going to feast on them. Yeah, that is it. The body will decay, and then that's all about it. Why kill yourself over it? Why kill yourself over it? Why won't you use that money to help someone who's in need? So please, let's just, and God will bless you if you do this. Let's not spend money on inconsequential things that are going to cost your life that are not necessary. So like I said, I don't want this video to be long, so I'm going to be saying bye bye here. Yeah, my cornrow is coming up. It's looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. So see you all next time, and I promise not to be this long out of my channel. No, I think I stayed like a week or two away from here, and I've not been feeling good about it, but it's actually for a good cause. And that being done, I'll be here back to back. So that being said, thank you for watching me. Thank you for liking my vlog. So Beacon, please subscribe. Because subscribe. Should I speak it in Spanish? Spanish con subscribe. I can't will. Should I speak it in which language should I even speak it? Italian language. Look, subscribe. Let's speak it in Swahili. Subscribe, please, because I beg you, Bite, subscribe. Alright, thank you for watching me. See you, like my videos, comment, subscribe. Bye, cheers.